On this week's episode of Marketing O'Clock,
we have some new updates to Bing Webmaster Tools at a glance.
Google's new diagnostic tool will make you a king of your cart. Data.
And our ladies' night talk will put a little hair on your chest.
All on today's show.
Welcome, you are listening to Marketing O'Clock. Just stay tuned. Digital marketing news, but let's get specific. Digital ads, SEO and analytics, social media and more. Pretty much everything that'll make your website perform. With new shows every Monday. We give you the news with sass and puns and definitely hot takes. Thank you for tuning in. You know what time it is. It's officially Marketing O'Clock. Settle in, sit back, keep it locked.
Hey there, I'm Christine Zernheld,
AKA Shep.
I'm Julia Mateer.
And I'm Jess Budd.
And it's officially Marketing O'Clock.
Here on August 18th, 2025. It's Ladies' Night, everybody.
Ooh.
One of the best weeks of the year. And Greg Finn isn't here, so we're going to talk about Taylor Swift as much as we want.
Hell yes.
As much as they want.
Yeah.
Jess, what are your thoughts on, all the updates from the week?
The news updates or the Taylor Swift updates?
Taylor Swift updates.
Were there Taylor Swift
It's
updates?
a slow digital marketing news week,
Yeah.
we'll be real. But luckily, the real news, the hard-hitting news is there.
You need to give it to the people. You need to give it to me because I can't participate in a conversation.
You don't know
unless I
anything?
know. Well, I mean, you told me that there's a new album. I don't know if it's out. I don't know what it's called, although I think I do. I think I heard it mentioned, and I know there's something to do with orange. And I gathered all that in like
want
the
my
5 minutes we prepped. Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah. But also my newly, I just happened to get this orange thing this month.
It was like a sign.
Yeah. Kismet, is that what they say?
knew.
I don't know.
Okay, what's the title?
Is it October? Is
No!
Oh, does it come out in October?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
The title is so perfect for our day today.
Yeah.
Friday.
The Life of a Showgirl.
That's why you've been saying that?
Yes.
Okay. She's not a showgirl.
Are you kidding me?
She's a girl that
the
does shows.
showgirl.
Showgirls
What?
kick your legs up and take pills.
She's comparing herself to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's on pills? Do we need to help her?
We don't know.
Do we need a wellness
She
check?
talked about in the interview how she has like an acupuncture mat.
Yeah. For after her shows.
She works so hard.
Okay, I'm sure she does. Listen, I am known as a Taylor Swift hater. I do like some of her music. I just don't buy into the hype. That's
Yeah.
all. So what do we need to know?
Well, on the October 5th episode, me and Julia are about to be insufferable
Uh-huh.
because we record this podcast Friday morning. We'll have to be up listening.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh. So you'll be, when we do the show on October 5th, you will have already listened to it
Yes.
2-3
Yes.
times.
Yes.
Be prepared for the playlist. We'll be adding the whole album.
Amazing. The album
Also-
called October.
No, it's called The Life of a Showgirl. I would like you to please quickly Google Travis Kelce GQ.
He's wearing a bear costume.
That's his chest hair.
I was just going to say.
Well,
just
what
looks
is
like
this on his head? What's he doing?
So you don't like it?
The culmination of a 12-hour photo shoot in the Everglades for the September issue of GQ. I don't get it.
It's fashion.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I really respect their love after this interview, but I don't understand these photos or the timing.
Yeah,
So-
that was just felt unnecessary.
What's wrong with the timing?
Because it's her week.
Yeah. She
Oh.
announced her new album on his podcast. This podcast had 9 million views the first day, probably so many more by now. I haven't checked.
Okay. And so you're mad that the
She
photo
blessed
shoot
him.
was this week?
I mean, I'm just trusting my girl, but I don't love these photos.
Yeah, no.
They're not.
They're weird. Also, for what?
Is this an alligator? I don't know if the images I'm looking at are what.
They're definitely
you're
what.
talking
Yeah,
about.
everything you're saying
That's it.
lines perfectly.
Have you seen him in the water shoes that he's propelling over the water?
No, I see him in a high-vis vest in the middle of the
that's
ocean.
one of them.
Why is he doing this?
Nobody knows.
What is this? What is this? I don't understand. You guys, I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
I'm told it's fashion.
Yeah.
I don't. No, he looks like, actually, I just came back from vacation and he looks like what I kicked my
Like
vacation off
Yogi
with,
Bear.
which was a monster truck rally. You guys have never had so much fun. Like, I found myself yelling and getting excited when there were donuts and backflips. And actually, we were there with my husband, my son, and my brother and I. So I'm the only lady in our little group. And my brother's coworker was like 2 rows in front of us. And at one point, he turned around and like made a face like, who's this crazy lady yelling? I was just so hyped up. And it was at like our local Ransomville Speedway. It wasn't like Monster Jam or any of the huge ones, but it was just like so cool. I've never seen such big trucks do such cool things.
Wow.
I can't even tell you. Like,
Do they like compete? Or do
Are they going?
just, like,
I'm picturing
drag?
that like a joust with trucks.
Yeah, they're just like,
yeah, no,
like,
they just like, it's weird because it's like freestyle. You can do whatever you want. And they had like excavators making dirt mounds in between every truck, but they would like jump over a truck and then they would try and like land on a school bus. And at one point they started making announcements like, if you're the owner of a black Chevy truck, you're parked in the wrong spot. And they were like doing it over and over again. And then I'm realizing as part of the show, but my son to this day still thinks that this really happened. They're like, well, this is what happens when you park where you're not supposed to. And they bring the truck out onto the track and all the monster trucks like annihilated it and stuff. But it was like really cool. It was really fun. It was
wow.
dirty. I snuck fireball shots in for myself. I had like a really good time.
wow.
Highly recommend.
2 types of girls.
Yeah, literally.
On ladies' night. Travis Kelce in these outfits should have been there.
Let's talk about the news. Google rolled out conversion with cart data diagnostics and Google Ads. This is going to help advertisers spot and fix issues in their cart data setup. This is an enhanced form of conversion tracking that logs item level details like ID, price, and quantity. So it's going to check to see if your data is sent with every purchase conversion, verify product details are complete, and confirm item IDs match merchant center listings. So in a past life, I did dabble in e-commerce, and this kind of sounds like a lifesaver.
Yeah, I
You
feel
do
like,
more e-com than me,
Yeah,
so
I feel like it'd be so helpful because remember, like things would just go bad, and then you'd be like, "Oh my god, 10,000 products are disapproved. What am I to do?" I feel like this will help with that,
yeah.
and just catching things earlier than
Hopefully it will prevent stuff like that. You can see this. It's going to be a scorecard, and you can go to the goals tab in Google Ads and then click diagnostics at the top. We found it today. It was kind of hard to find. And then you're going to see the scorecard there. So you can check that out, and it will give you a score of excellent, good, needs attention, or urgent.
I have a
So,
question.
yes.
Why is he wearing a fur coat in the middle of a bunch of palm trees on a 4-wheeler?
fashion.
Is he from Florida?
No, but Taylor and Travi have been having like a magical romantic summer in Florida. She told us all about it. Her parents have had like both like surgeries this summer, and they were just there taking care of them, and she's baking sourdough.
Yeah,
And he's doing this?
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing.
This is what he's doing.
lines up.
This is what he's doing. I don't understand. Do you think he drove that there? Or do you think they placed it there and then made him sit on it?
I think he drove it there and he was doing monster truck tricks.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Also-
he loves her as much as he loves himself.
Doesn't it upset you that he's heard
Or what?
that he's heard the album?
I
and you
know.
haven't?
It's deeply hurtful. Then she was making all these references about her bread, and she'll like make Taylor Swift puns about the bread. So she's like, "What were
Are you
some?
ready?
Are you ready for it? It's a dough story." And then she's like, "Loving him was bread," and he's like, "What?" And she's
Oh
like,
yeah.
"It's okay, sweetie, that you don't know that song. It wasn't in the concert." I was like, "Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that is like
It's not okay." If I was dating Taylor Swift, I would be sitting down watching every concert documentary she's ever done and pausing and asking questions.
Well, do you think that she knows all of his football moves or whatever?
She was talking
Yes.
about how much
Oh.
she's learned about it and how excited she gets about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's invested.
She said
in
the
his
words
career.
Bills Mafia.
And Josh
in a negative
Allen.
light, though?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. I got another something for you. Barry Schwartz recapped some updates to Bing's Webmaster Tools platform on Search Engine Roundtable. First of all, again, this is Bing Webmaster Tools. Historical data retention is now available for up to 24 months, which previously it was only 16. So that's another however many months that is. I can't do math right now, but that's a lot. That's 2 full years of historical data, which I feel like is great to have.
Why would it seems short still?
It does still seem short. I feel like perpetuity would be nice, but ain't nobody got that unless you're exporting your data.
And what's up with like Bing and that? They also, I think Nava's working on this. Thank you, Nava.
Mhm.
But change history is like what, 6
Oh,
months?
yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
In
And the
Microsoft
ad platform,
Ads.
That's garbage.
And then it's like, how long would you like?
All of
I
it.
mean, yeah, forever, ideally.
Since we started. Yes, because you want to look back at things. But yeah, so if it was previously only up to 16 months, now if you look at the filters, there's an 18-month filter, which is also obviously above 16, but then you have 24. So more options, which is good. They've also added new filters by device and country, which is useful to have. And apparently there's keyword trend lines at a glance, which is what was shared by Microsoft's own Krishna Madhavan. But Barry didn't seem to know where to find it, and Krishna didn't expand on it either in his post. So I don't really know what that means. But again, if it's more features and options, I love to see it. But hopefully it's useful.
The webmasters will have to let us know.
Yes, they will. But anyway, great updates from Bing. Thank you so much. And now for this week's
Cool Tool.
As a reminder, our Cool Tool segment is not an official endorsement or paid mention. We're simply sharing something we found in our travels that may be of use to our listeners and is really, really cool.
This week's cool tool is from Callie Kessler, and it's a custom column in Google Ads that she never knew she needed, but she says it's a lifesaver. So this custom column is % of daily budget spend, and no matter what date range you're looking at, it takes your total budget for that time period and shows exactly the % of the budget you've spent. It also helps easily spot campaigns that are over or underspending, and then allows you to make targeted budget adjustments based on that, but also performance. We'll have the link in our newsletter with the formula to make the column, so check it out.
Now it's time for this week's Take of the Week. This is a #fire digital marketing take with extra spice served up for you. We simply deliver the take for your consumption. We give no opinions. We don't influence. You make the call. All right, friends, this week's Take of the Week comes from the one and only Mike Ryan at Mike Ryan Retail. He says, Google, and then in quotes, clicks are not declining. Then he says, also Google, and he has a fabulous photo of who we are pretty sure is Martin Splitt standing up in front of a huge presentation that is illustrating the infamous decoupling, where, of course, clicks are on the decline. And then he follows up with, Martin Splitt said, quote, so yes, if things are being shown in AI overviews, you will probably see less clicks. So is it gaslighting if you're also telling the truth? Like at this point, it's just utter disregard for humans with ears that are paying attention, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think we have to remember Google is like,
down.
yeah, it's multiple people. So it seems like Martin's not gaslighting us, but Liz Reed is.
But I really like his power stance in this photo. He's just like, you can see, clicks are down.
As you can see here.
They are way down, people.
He's
down.
He's like softball ready, like
Stance too. He's like,
this image would be way better if it was shot in Florida, but okay.
Can you put a snake around his neck?
Tables, we need you to calcify this image. Calcify, not calcify. Now it's time for this week's Pew Pew Lightning Round. At this point in the show, we split up our content into 3 parts: paid, organic, and social.
First up in the paid universe this week, Ginny Marvin is on vacation, FYI. She
Good for
posted an update Friday. Yeah.
Is she in Florida?
Enjoy your week, Ginny. But I do think a couple years ago this happened and then something crazy went down. We were like, Ginny's on vacation. No, you deserve a break.
no.
But before she left us with some big ads updates. So she announced some updates to app campaigns on iOS. Target ROAS bidding is now available on iOS, as is max conversions for in-app actions and max conversion value for ROAS without a specific target for app campaigns. You can also promote organic YouTube creator videos in your app campaign with a new co-branded partnership ad format. And new enhancements will automatically resize or flip your existing videos to fit different screen placements on YouTube. There's also some measurement updates, so app conversions are going to be better reported in the platform. She's also letting us know that they are using AI in new ways to fight invalid traffic. She tells us how, but this is what I'm reading. Are you laughing at that? What? Are you laughing at Travis Kelce?
Oh my God. That one's good.
I appreciate the Peanuts reference, though. I was listening to you. I just couldn't contain myself.
You guys, you got to watch YouTube today. Dave's is going to be all over GQ. post production.
I'm so sorry. You should not have opened that can of worms.
You should put the screenshot in the prep notes there so he doesn't have to go dig for it.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Okay, so this is important. They're using LLMs to fight invalid traffic. I really hope it works out. She says that these new solutions have already reduced IVT stomach. You should just put the picture in by 40%. So I really hope it works out for her and Travi.
And Travi.
I'm so sorry. I need to close that tab.
Brody Clark noticed a new test in the SERPs. It is a horizontal line above the search ads.
Wow.
You might not notice it, much like my haircut.
Oh!
When did you get it cut?
I went on Tuesday. It's
Okay.
a full 2 inches. It was in the calendar.
She told me directly she was going to get her
really?
hair cut, and I still didn't notice. I
Put in a picture of last week, Tables. It was a major chop for ladies' night. Crickets.
Yesterday at lunch too, you're like, yeah, I get my hair cut twice a year.
It looks really nice, but it always looks nice.
Still didn't notice.
Also, Major Chop would be a really
I'm
cool
so
rapper
sorry.
name. Could be
Major job.
Deeply hurtful.
You also curl your hair though. It's hard
So?
to tell.
It makes it hard. Yes, it makes it hard to tell.
Yeah. Straighten it and then I'll notice.
She'll be like, "Oh, did you curl your hair today? Or straighten your hair today?"
It hurts you guys.
I'm so sorry.
Doesn't hurt
I'll
the
put
eyes. Looks amazing.
6 months from now, I'll be ready.
There is a new Help Center document that tells you exactly what you need to do to get your ads to show on YouTube TV. You're not going to remember the details if I read them to you, but I'm very thankful that this article exists because YouTube is so confusing. Any kind of YouTube campaign, like the inventory, depends on the subtype and the ad type. So this is a resource for you. You can do it directly in Google Ads. I think that's important to know. Like your Google Ads campaigns can run there depending on the ad format. YouTube is also improving their promote tools, which we love for this show, and these allow you to run campaigns directly from Studio. Creators can now upload up to 10 images per post. Verified creators can now use Studio to update videos with automatic dubbing for different languages, and campaigns targeting website visits got some new fancy CTAs. So always love updates there. Very welcome news. They added a cost slider to the channel reporting in PMax. You don't have to scroll to the table. You can see it in the visual, beautiful chart with all the colors now that we were once told the name of this type of chart, but I'm not going to remember it.
Oh,
Not a
shoot.
clue.
They're all charts to me.
Yeah.
I like how it's a toggle that is automatically off as if anyone would not want this on.
Yeah, right.
But at least we have it.
Is it on by default?
Probably
not.
No.
Yeah.
You have to toggle it on. And it's rolling out. Like I don't have it in my account yet, but really cool. Anthony Higman noticed something super annoying. He says Google Ads is now automatically making site link descriptions with both ad headlines and ad descriptions. We have a special interview with Anthony today at the end of the show. I did an official wellness check just to see what's going on, get some updates with news stories for going around that are going on this week. So he had a few updates this week. He's also giving us some like the state of LSAs. It was a fun interview. And I did my impression for him live.
You did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your impression has gotten so much better. It was always good.
Mm-hmm.
Last week was fire.
I can't believe you didn't hear me upstairs.
I wasn't here last week.
No, I did the interview yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Yeah. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You kept it on lock.
So
It'd be a
stay tuned till the
surprise.
end for that interview. PMax gender exclusions are rolling out in beta. This was spotted by Alexius Padruginis, and he spotted them in his account. I don't have them in mine yet, but they're in your settings next to the age exclusions in PMax when you get those. Google Ads also updated 14 Policy Help Center articles. Nothing changed in them. They're just improved organization and readability. It's a very boring story, and I'm not going to say anything else about it.
They
That's good.
want it to be more AI ready. They want their articles to be to surface. They want to keep people in Google.
So their clicks can go down.
Yeah. Well, no, clicks are going up. Wait, no, they're clearly going down, but we're going to say that they're going up.
Yeah.
That would be my guess as to why they did that.
Hmm.
Just drinking their own Kool-Aid.
It's a good theory.
That
Thanks.
is.
You guys ready for Brom Vander Corner?
It's my favorite part of the week.
Value rules are now supported for all campaign objectives in Meta. So you can tell Meta a conversion is worth more or less based on the age of the person converting, their gender, their mobile operating system, their location, or the ad placement. So that's similar to a feature in Google Ads, and I think that's really awesome. Also, for new minor Meta ads adjustments, you can now use existing organic posts to advertise on threads. You can create discounts for specific audiences and also ask for an email before offering the discount. Love that. And there's some new verification things that you got to follow Brom to see. Thank you. That was Brom Vandercorner. What is happening in organic?
Thankfully, nothing crazy this week since Greg's not here. We're going to change it up and kick things off with Bing updates, because why not start there? They were in the main news. Let's keep it rolling. Bing is testing surfacing recent searches in the results pages. So Sachin Patel at Sachu Patel 53124 on X spotted this and shared some screenshots of what it looks like. So from what I can tell, it's only showing like recent relevant searches. It's not like you go to look for a backpack and then it's recommending more hangover cures that you needed this morning. But like in the example here, somebody searched for husband pillows.
Oh, is that what those are called?
I don't know. I feel like, do you
Those
want
nice
to
sit-up pillows?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were called that.
That's what I thought it was like. I don't have a husband. I need a big body pillow at night type thing.
That's sweet.
I mean,
Jess.
that could also be that.
Those also work for pregnant ladies. They work wonders. But so somebody searched husband pillow, and the other recent searches that came up were pillows and types of pillows. And then there was another search for an SEO checker, and the recent search was SEO. Pretty basic examples, but I can see how this would be helpful if you don't like what you see with your new query. You can kind of go back to where you were on a previous path. Could be cool. We'll see if it sticks. Barry Shwartz from Search Engine Roundtable reported on a LinkedIn post from Bing's Fabrice Cannell, which I'm just going to read. As search and AI technologies improve, the value of clicks increases. Higher quality results reduce unnecessary clicks, leading to more effective clicks. This is a sentence. From clicks to conversion study, the shift marketers and SEOs must make. In my view, this topic deserves more research, more studies from the SEO community. Search engines have limited visibility on what's happened after the click. So some typos and poor sentence structure in there, but essentially what he's saying is that search engines cannot see what happens on your site. I think we all know that, right? So when they're talking about quality, and Google has said this too, they're judging quality based on, well, this is how Google does it, based on whether or not the user returns back to search from the click. So I'm assuming Microsoft does it in a similar way for Bing. But really, everybody is just saying it is on us as marketers to measure conversions once we get the traffic and then judge that quality ourselves. So they're basically saying, yeah, there's a shift happening. And yes, we are saying what we are saying about quality, but quality means different things to different people, and we can only see so much. So
And they want the SEOs to do it.
yeah, of course they do. But they shouldn't want to, because they're going to report the truth. But just some food for thought.
Also, if it's like Google in AI mode, I said this on It's New, you wouldn't be able to know. So I don't know how you do that study, but I guess it's Bing who said it.
Great point, Shep. All right, now we are going to shift over to Google. So Gary Esch sat down with some folks from Farber Company in an interview that if you're in search, you should really just probably watch. It's about 15 minutes long, and it covers a lot of things like how Gemini, AI mode, and AI overviews access content, whether Google search uses social shares and other metrics. Spoiler alert, apparently they don't. Some questions around ads in AI mode, which is coming, and even some personal takes from Gary about what he likes and dislikes with AI. So if you're just curious about that, there's a whole lot more as well. So if you're in the organic space, just listen to the interview. It won't take much of your time. And Brody Clark spotted a lovely green leaf icon in Google's free product listings. He said Google is now showing an energy saving label attached to free listing results for products that qualify in the US. Similar features have appeared in the past, with this being the first time it's been assigned to free listings in the main section. And it's cute. It's a little leaf. I could definitely see how that would increase CTR if you care about that sort of thing. It's really hard. You have to expand the product so it's on the right in the screenshot, and then it's just like a little green leaf. Yeah.
Cute.
Cute, indeed. Speaking of shopping, this is another test that Sachin Patel spotted in the wild. He posted on X, Google is testing from online store carousels in the SERPs, which usually appear for near me keywords. And he asked, is this new? Tagged a couple of people, Barry Shwartz being one of them. And Barry noted that there has been a similar in stores nearby carousel, but he has never seen this and he's not sure if it's new or not, but fairly certain it is. So that's cool if you want to actually go pick something up today or just order it online and wait for it. I like that. Next up here from the Wall Street Journal, they posted on X exclusive. AI startup Perplexity makes an unsolicited long shot offer to buy Google's Chrome browser for $34.5 billion.
Whoa.
No way.
Unsolicited. Like, hey, you just want some money
Like,
for your
I had this great
sorry
idea.
tables.
Is that to help them with DOJ stuff? We have no idea.
That's the theory. I don't subscribe to Wall Street Journal, so I had to find another source. New York Times reported on this as well. And I love the writing. It was very dramatic. They said, in an unlikely bid that shows the growing brashness of young artificial intelligence companies, the AI startup Perplexity has made an unsolicited offer to buy Google's Chrome web browser for $34.5 billion. The tiny company made its offer against the backdrop of an upcoming antitrust decision against the tech giant.
Doesn't sound tiny.
Yeah.
Right? If you have that kind of money.
$34.5 billion.
Dollars.
Tiny.
No, not tiny at all. But yeah, it seems like they're trying to offer to save it or like help Google show some good faith. I don't know. Will they go for it? At HeyOnKit01 on X has a theory, and basically no. He says that's marketing 101. He is 100% sure Google is not going to sell Chrome. So it could just be a way to get Perplexity's name out there, draw some buzz, show some good faith if they want to play nice in the future. But if nobody asks, like if they're not saying they want to sell it, they're not taking bids, it's kind of pompous to just be like, oh. It's like showing up on somebody's door and being like, I want this
buy
house.
that?
Yeah. Can I have this
do
house?
that, I think.
All right. Who out there is using Apple Business Connect? Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for some
Yeah.
of them.
She is. And PSA, if you are not, you should definitely think about adding a business listing there if you want to show up in Apple Maps accurately.
Mhm.
More and more people are using Apple Maps.
It's way nicer than business profiles and way easier and doesn't change your data.
And
Thank you.
it just got better.
Yeah.
It just got better. So they've added support for UTMs in action links, which if you don't know what those are, they allow users to do things like order food, get a quote, schedule appointments, and more just directly from your local listing. So now you'll be able to better track that traffic and those actions, which I absolutely love. And sounds
Yeah.
like you do too.
Blew my mind that they never had that before, but
Yeah, it is a little strange, but they're listening.
Great
and
work.
they've added it. Yeah. All right, Julia, that is it for organic. What's happening in social?
First up for social, LinkedIn's adding new elements to thought leader ads. Businesses can now sponsor any member's posts that include a link to a LinkedIn event. So the thought leader's post will have to link to your event and include a direct link to your LinkedIn event page. It's a lot of
Say link
links.
again.
But I like this update. I feel like a lot of people that I've seen have good success with thought leader ads. So I like that.
Especially if you're having like speakers at a conference.
yeah,
Mhm.
like
Love
links, events, sick. Next up, LinkedIn's allowing users to create a newsletter no matter how many followers they have. Company pages still have to have over 150 followers to create a newsletter, but individuals can create one whenever. They're also creating new premium subscription options for SMBs. So they have a premium business suite that provides them with the usual premium add-ons, but they also include the option to invite page visitors to become followers. They also may soon be getting ad credits as part of their premium subscription. According to LinkedIn, they'd get $50 a month to boost posts to help reach a larger audience. So I think that's fun and nice of LinkedIn. Next up from Meta, they're expanding their brand rights protection, giving IP holders more capacity to report violations. So they are now going live with their expanded reporting functionality, which enables all businesses that are enrolled in brand rights protection to report suspected scam ads at scale. They also redesigned the takedown request experience, making it easier to file a concern. They also now have AI image matching based on reference images of your products to detect concerns across apps.
Ooh.
These are all good, but like, why is it this scammy to begin with? You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
at least they're trying, but like, come on.
The Ray-Bans. Maybe it'll put an end to all the Ray-Ban. Do you get that on your Facebook? Or you're not
I
on
don't
anymore?
use the Facebook.
But it's been happening for years. Everyone who gets hacked is posting about Ray-Bans.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, they like post on their
wasn't
it's like-
Ray-Bans like the official brand of whatever those glasses were that they were trying to make?
Oh, they were?
Maybe it's a subversive move.
See, but that looks sus then.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be like more mad. You'd want to make it like Oakley or something.
Do you know what else looks sus? This man.
Oh my God, Jess. I can't even see it, but I know
put it
it's
in the
coming.
notes.
I haven't seen it yet. Did it?
There, there
it's
it is.
loading. Oh, wow.
He has a brand to protect.
That is majestic.
That
Majestic.
That's a good one.
I said I would stop.
Reddit has announced that they're blocking bots from the Wayback Machine due to concerns that AI projects have been accessing content from there. So from Reddit, they said that Internet Archive provides a service to the open web, but we've been made aware of instances where AI companies violate platform policies, including ours, and scrape data from the Wayback Machine. So this means that the Wayback Machine will no longer be able to crawl Reddit's communities. It will only be able to index the homepage, which will significantly limit its capacity, and Reddit may be the first of many to implement these restrictions. So I always forget about the Wayback Machine, and then I remember it, and I'm like, oh,
It's so handy.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how it still looks the way it does.
right? It looks like it's from the 12th.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they're like, well,
But I
I guess
guess
go way back.
Yeah.
Start here.
Yeah. I'll have to look at it later. I miss it.
Should go to it'd be interesting, TaylorSwift.com over the years.
That's such a good.
Ooh.
Wow.
What a nice website that I've been to many times.
You should go. It's
I'll go
orange
right now.
and sparkly.
I can't wait for October. The album.
October 3rd. Also Mean Girls Day, so it's easy to remember.
Also, my father-in-law's birthday.
Wow.
Oh,
Big
HBD.
day for Shep.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mark.
Are we supposed to wear pink or orange? What do we do?
Wear pink and orange. Wear Shep's current
No,
shirt.
you don't wear pink on October 3rd. You wear pink on Wednesday.
I know, but that is.
No.
What if
that's
is it a Wednesday?
No,
Do
it's a
we-
Friday.
You are going to
Oh,
have
right,
to
right.
pick a thing that you want to dedicate that day to and just stick
Well,
with
it will indeed be Taylor Swift, but Next up, news from Adam Mosseri. He shared some tips that might help with reach, sort of. So Instagram's trying to get people to be more aware of the Edits app. So they're promoting videos made with the Edits app. So if you use it, you'll get some sort of reach boost. But he's like, don't use that as a means to get higher reach. It won't be like that forever. Just low key, you'll get a couple more.
That's super shady.
Yeah.
That's show business.
Yeah. The life of
Life
Adam
of a show
Mosseri.
Mosseri.
Put him on the album art.
In the silver outfit. He also put down the myth that interacting with similar content to your own helps maximize your reach from an algorithm standpoint. So, I guess people were saying, oh, if you like and comment on other people's things that are similar, you'll get more reach. But he's like, that's not true. Like and comment on whatever you want. Also, he was wearing a denim quarter zip sort of type thing. So
Chic.
I'm opening this now.
Yeah.
I have to see.
it's not really like denim. It's fake denim, denim color and vibe, but not denim, if you get what I'm saying.
Just looks like a shirt my grandpa would wear.
Yeah.
Adam Mosseri, another man with chest hair.
We can't see it though because he doesn't have a
Stop.
fur coat on open with nothing.
Men with chest hair are people too.
Okay, lastly, X is making Grok 4 free to all users worldwide. You can now try it out via a small number of queries per day, but further usage, you still have to pay for premium or a Grok subscription. So they just want more people to use it, but check it out if you're interested.
And that brings us to our real life segment, straight out of our accounts and into your ear holes. It's time for Working Hard or Hardly Working, where we talk about what's going on in our IRL work, good, bad, or otherwise.
This isn't working hard or hardly working. I just have a really good idea.
Ooh.
I would love a Google Ads chart for target CPAs and target ROAS. You can see in change history when you changed it, but I would love for it to be on the overview performance chart. You made
I
a budget
like
change
that.
this day,
Mhm.
you made a CPA change this day, and see how that affects performance.
You would like a trend line with those metrics at a glance.
Yes. I would love that.
I launched camp. This isn't about me either. It's just in general.
It's always about me.
Actually, it was Shep's idea, so it's about Shep. But I tried I launched campaigns on Microsoft the other day with eCPC. They wouldn't spend for like 2 days. I like raised my bids and I was like, and then Shep was like, just switch them to max conversions. I was just like a little scared because I was like, what if it goes a little too crazy, you know? But then I did, and then that one started spending and I got a conversion, and then the rest of my campaigns got conversions, and it's been a great time since. So
Nice. Maybe I'll have to test smart bidding on there again. It's been a minute.
best of luck.
I'm a
You should
big
listen to Shep,
eCPC.
Shep.
Yeah, I'm probably going to switch it back, but no, I'm just kidding. It's a good.
I guess it's working hard. Actually, it is. It was a pain in the butt to set up, but once it was there, there's just like access restrictions that were annoying. But once you have it, it works really well. I'm going to say a nice thing about ClickUp for a minute, which I don't think I've ever done. The AI note taker feature, it connects to your calendar and it joins meetings for you. And it is an AI note taker, as it says, but it's so much more than that. You get a full transcript and a recording of your meeting at the end, but it also breaks out key takeaways, next steps that were discussed in the meeting. It even has like topics that were covered, and it will categorize them with labels for like a problem that was identified, a decision that was made, an idea, or an update. And it's just a really handy snapshot.
Wow.
If you use ClickUp, I was very pleasantly surprised.
Do you have to
Not gonna lie.
download something?
No, it's enabled. Well, it depends on your plan. Like for us, it's included. You just have to be an admin, which that was the annoying part. But I think you can also pay for it if you have a lower level plan. But we're on enterprise, so we have it, and it is really, really handy. So
Nice.
Yeah. Working hard.
Now it's time for this week's ICYMI.
ICYMI people.
This is something you just might not have seen. Maybe something that you overlooked, but you shouldn't have.
ICYMI people, Fred Valleys has some interesting optimizer data to share about the great Amazon shopping, Google shopping halt.
Wow.
What are we
Did you
going to
just
call
give
it?
it that name just now? It's great.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. When Amazon suddenly halted all Google ads on July 23rd, display shoppers clicked on competitor ads, but brought Amazon level expectations for pricing, shipping speed, and convenience that most competitors couldn't match. That's kind of his correlation.
Got it.
Or his causation in his mind. He says the result, more traffic, less value. Lower CPCs led to more clicks, looked great on the surface, but conversion value dropped 5.5%. That's weird. Like just people in general, like go to Amazon if you're looking for something from Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wonder if people don't even realize that Amazon is missing and they're just choosing from what's there and they're like, oh, it's too expensive.
And then they think, oh, I should go to Amazon.
yeah.
I had that experience legit last night.
Really?
Yeah.
I never search for products on Google Shopping.
I always just like look it up because I was like looking it up and then I was like, these are all so expensive. And then I was like, let me look at Amazon. So I just went back to Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people that aren't in this space probably never even realize that Amazon dropped out.
Yeah.
But maybe that's Amazon's point. I don't know.
Now it's time for our must-read marketing article of the week. An article so advanced, so in-depth, so detailed that we simply cannot cover it in its entirety on today's show.
This week's must-read marketing article of the week in true ladies' night fashion. It comes from Cypress North's own Kathleen Hagelberger, aka K-Bergs, and it is for all you organic party people out there because I just cannot stop talking about organic things this week. It is 5 methods to view a page as Googlebot because, as she notes in there, it is really important to make sure that Googlebot and other search engine crawlers can not only access your pages but access the content within those pages, because if they can't, good luck trying to show up in traditional search or any kind of AI experiences. So if you suspect that Googlebot or Bingbot cannot access some of your content and you want to see what it is they do see, Our Lady K-Bergs outlines not 1, not 2, not 3 or 4, but 5 ways that you can do that. So no matter your toolkit, she has a solution for you, even if it's just Google Search Console. But there's a lot of other tools in there as well that you can use. And I don't want to give too much away here. So SEOs, just get your butt over to the Cypress North blog and check it out. Thank you, K-Bergs.
And now, without further ado, let's kick it over to our interview with Anthony Higman. Anthony, like you've never seen him before.
Higman.
Okay, and we are back with the official wellness check on Anthony Higman. Anthony, founder and CEO of AdSquire, an amazing legal advertising agency. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? Let's start there.
I'm doing well. I'm okay. I get frustrated at times, obviously, and you see my tweets.
Yeah. I was going to ask if you planned on yelling at me today.
I never would have yelled at you. I'm not going to yell at you.
Sometimes
you
I
feel
feel
my
like
pain.
you are when I read your tweets.
No, I feel like you feel my pain. You go through it too.
I do.
Yeah.
So I thought we could just kind of feel your pain together as a community today, go through some of the updates, some of the Google Ads updates that you've spotted in your accounts or in the wild this week, get your take, and maybe wrap up with some LSA updates. You could give us some tips. Does that sound
Cool.
good?
Love it.
Okay. So first of all, how would you feel about me starting with a dramatic reading?
Please.
Okay. Are you ready? Ah! Make it stop! Google Ads is now automatically making site link descriptions with both ad headlines and ad descriptions. Pause scene.
When I see these things, I immediately tweet, and I think that's like the anger and passion definitely comes out there, and then I tend to boil
Yeah,
down.
because then you're
and
so
kinda
chill
calm
in
down. But
person.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, like you should see me when I find the thing and I start yelling and all the team comes in and they're
Okay.
like, "Are you okay?"
So it's in person too.
And I'm
It's
like,
not just keyboard warrior, like your team sees it.
They do. Yeah.
You should
And
pick
they
up a
laugh too.
microphone next time.
Yeah. I try to calm down before I do like a video or anything, but maybe actually it's better to like get me in the heat of the moment.
I think it would be good.
Yeah.
What do you think of my performance? Is that like how you pictured it in your head?
Yeah, I guess I never think about it. I just, but I guess that's how it comes across.
Yeah.
Like super angry, yelling, and yeah, it generally is. To be
I
honest.
try to channel the energy. So tell us about this update. So Google Ads automatically making site link descriptions with both ad headlines and descriptions. We'll have a screenshot here on the screen, but
Yeah.
can you explain what's happening here?
Another automated thing that they don't tell us about, which makes me really angry. Again, we've seen these like throughout, but like what gets me really mad about these ones is because they have auto apply suggestions and recommendations and auto apply assets that they hide 15 layers deep. We all find them and turn them off, and then they just go, "Okay, we're just gonna do them." And like, what the heck? Yeah,
It's
you
just
can't
crazy.
get out of it. Like they told us when they were doing like the headlines as site links thing, that was like an announcement, right? And that was like cool, I guess. I didn't like it per se, but at least they informed us. And now it just seems like they do a new thing to like it's like they slow boil the frog. Like we get used to the fact that they're just gonna do what they want, and then they just keep doing like more and more of it, which angers me to no end.
Yeah.
This one is they're taking headlines, putting them as site links, which we knew about, but now they're taking your ad descriptions and putting them as like the description for site links without anybody's permission or knowledge. And these are the things that extremely anger me to
I
no
know.
end.
Or if I could put it more eloquently, it's effing ridiculous. Just stop effing making things without our permission. IDGAF what stats you will cite. I don't want this on my ads. I should have the choice. You F. That's what he said earlier this week. I also want to ask, you said you intentionally don't use site link descriptions. What's the strategy there?
So we do sometimes, but again, it's like we're very individualized per account and we test things. And for certain accounts, for our account, we don't. We want to have site links, but we don't want to have descriptions per se, because for certain ads, we're trying to drive them to a certain place and we don't want to have like prominent site links that push them somewhere else. And you know, like, again, it's always this control versus automation argument now. Like, we're trying to design an ad for a certain thing. Google is just doing whatever they want with automation, and those goals just don't align all the time. So it makes
Yeah.
sense. Yep.
Yeah. And it also seems like weird, like they could pair weird descriptions with the wrong headline. I feel like that could be a very bad experience for the user. So I do
Exactly.
not like this at all. Thank you
Exactly.
for making sure we
and,
know.
and no opt out. Like, come on, give us a choice.
Of course not. I think you probably could like be crazy with pins, but I don't want to be. You
I know. Yep. Because you're sacrificing something else then.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay, so this next one is just Google's always trying fun little things with ads in the SERPs, and you are calling this one the grouped sponsored results thing. Could you explain that test and what your thoughts were?
have you seen it, by the way?
I saw your screenshot, not Not
Not in the
live.
wild.
No.
Okay. I have theories on what they're doing, but yeah, they're grouping all of the paid ads at the top of the page under like this new section where it says sponsored results, and then there's like 2 to 3 ads underneath that, and it has a hide ads button. So you can hide the sponsored results. A couple other like things I think are interesting about this one are they're doing like the logo thing that is the same in AI mode. So they're like grouping these logos to like kind of mimic how stuff's portrayed on AI mode. So to me, it's like they're kind of conditioning people to go more into AI stuff. I hate the hide ads thing, and I think what angers me again, I'm always talking about like legal marketing, so a lot of the stuff I talk about, nobody understands what I'm talking about. But what angers me like most about this one is they have LSA at the top, right? They removed like all the badges from LSA, so it looks organic. And then there's LSA at the top, and then this new like grouped sponsored results thing where you can hide the ads, but LSA is still there. So to me, again, it seems like they're trying to push people towards LSA and like minimize PPC ads. And this is again another thing where I'm like, I could be wrong. Again, it's like a test. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen yet, but I don't like this one, especially for the hide ads thing. It seems like counterintuitive.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to make people think that LSAs are not ads.
Yes, that's kind of what I think, to be honest with you.
And you've seen this one a lot?
No, like not a lot, maybe like 10% over the last 2 weeks ish. So it could just be a test. Again, I'm really hoping they don't roll it out. That's my hope.
Got the official thumbs down from Anthony. Okay, next here. This one you posted earlier this week. New provide feedback on Google optimized assets. Here's my feedback. Canva slideshow with hillbilly country music for lawyer YouTube videos? Nuh-uh. LOL. So I'd like to ask you, Anthony, what do you have against hillbillies?
Nothing. Actually, I was born in West Virginia, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was born in the other Virginia, just Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So nothing against hillbillies per se. It's that hillbilly music and lawyer brand don't necessarily like match up.
Yeah.
We found this one we're like getting more into PMAX, even though I don't want to. But again, we're getting pushed into different things that we have to test, and so I don't think this is new per se. I think people have seen the automated video assets, but I am seeing these more. Like I watch a lot of YouTube, to be honest with you, and I'm seeing more and more of these recently where like they're the exact same ad for every single brand. It's the same Canvas slideshow and the same like 5 generic music templates. And I don't know, I think they just kind of like are blah and make all of the brands look exactly the same. I get it if people don't have video assets, but I don't know. I would rather just not have those run rather than them just automatically create something and serve it on YouTube when it's like subpar. But that's what they're doing with
And this
everything.
is also like a peek behind the curtain of how bad it is if you don't have a video and they
Yeah.
make their own video ad. Like
Yep.
they're really terrible.
Yeah, they're not good. They
Yeah.
aren't.
So always worth it to have your own video if you can, I think.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
not a
I think
great
you have
option.
to. Yeah.
Okay, and then this last one I have on here for now, I think could be a take of the week nominee because you took these like 2 different things that are happening and put them together in a way that I hadn't thought about yet. But it's the idea of Google pushing people to use PMax, AI Max, and all these automated features because it's the only way to have ads show up in AI overviews in AI mode. Meanwhile, there are no ads in AI overviews in AI mode.
Yeah, it's wild, right? This one like really gets me because, and I think I don't know if I said it in that tweet, but it's like I just feel really gaslit by Google with this stuff, and like this one really angers me because because I go to the Google Marketing Lives, like we want to stay informed on everything that's going on, and for 2 years now it's hey, today we launched AI overview ads to everyone in the United States for desktop. And we're like, okay, great. Like, all right, let's go. Let's adopt these stupid things that we don't want to adopt because we have to get in here. But at least it's a change and it's interesting. And then we look, like that's a lot of what we do. We're doing searches, from my tweets. Is like we're looking, we're studying, we don't see them. Then the next Google thing, they go, okay, now today we're launching them to everybody in the US on mobile. Nothing. And this is like a year ago. And then we've seen like two, and then we just stopped seeing them. I get it that like they're doing stuff, but then don't say that. Don't have all these solutions for a thing that doesn't exist and like keep pushing it. It just doesn't make sense.
And I've had a rep tell me on a call that they're going to start with like consumer packaged goods for these ads.
Have you seen them?
I only the examples online. I haven't seen them live. But I just think they're pushing it on everyone. And I feel like I have all lead gen clients like you, and it's going to be like years before these ads even show up. And my clients are already asking me about it. And I'm like, well, could turn on AI Max, but who knows when the ads are going to show up and if we're going to have data on it, because it'll probably be a lot like the SEO rollout. So
yeah, this is actually fun. It's funny you mentioned that, because this is what we're going through right now too. It's like, Google's great at I don't want to say propaganda, but kind of propaganda. It's just getting their message out about automation. And now we are actually testing AI Max at like the behest of clients, because they hear about it and they're like, hey, we want to try the AI Max thing. And I'm like, wow, the ads aren't there yet. That's kind of what we're prepping for, is like to wait till we see the ads. And they're like, no, we want to do it. So we're kind of forced to like start doing these tests. Again, like we were part of the beta when the smart matching came out, which is like what AI Max evolved into. And we didn't see great stuff from it initially. I know Google's changing stuff all the time. So again, we are testing it with like 4 accounts right now, but again, like there's no AI ads. So why are we even doing this?
I know. So any early like insights from all of your AI Max testing so far? Are you liking it, or?
We literally started them 2 days ago, and we don't have any information in accounts yet. So have you run them?
Yeah. So far, it's been nothing amazing. Like,
right.
I'm turning it on in an existing campaign, and the performance is the same so far.
Can you see match types or like search terms?
You can see match types, you can see search terms, and you can see headlines in final URLs, which I really like.
Okay. Yeah, these are the things that we're focused on with the test, but we don't have anything yet.
And then it'll say the source of the AI Max matching, which I think it says it's like landing page and final URL expansion, or like expanded matching with AI Max, which I don't really know what the difference between those two things are, but it gives you that source too. So
that's cool.
I am liking it.
Okay.
Aspect of it.
I'll keep you posted on how it goes for us. Things generally don't go well for us that go well for everybody else, which is like another thing why I complain all the time. Is because like sometimes it works for see, we're a sensitive ad category. That's the part too. Is like a lot of our clients are injury lawyers, and like that's what gets me mad about the automation push too. Is like, again, they're working on it, but like I feel like a lot of these sensitive ad categories are going to lose their ability to operate. Like why we're like strict keywords, and they're going towards like a keywordless future, and that doesn't work without all the data, and the data doesn't exist in sensitive ad categories.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be like a workaround for the sensitive ad categories. Like I can't bid on this.
I know.
Google can without telling me.
Yeah, they might be doing something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
And to be fair, you have some of the highest CPCs in the world, so.
We do. They're insane. Yeah.
What's the highest you've ever seen?
$999. And like that's, to be honest, like nowadays that's not uncommon.
Yeah.
Because like the smart bidding, and then like all this, we're manual still, which you probably all think is crazy, but we're manual for a reason, so we don't pay that high of a cost per click, but it's like becoming more prevalent to where they're extremely high.
Cherry on top of this story, I did want to mention your little find that is this ad preview diagnosis? They're showing ads in AI overviews and AI modes, like in Google Ads on the back end, but then we never see them live.
They're not showing ads. No. So it's super weird to me. And I don't know if you've seen this, but like whenever I go to Ad Preview Tool, there's no PPC ads on any page. So every time it shows LSA ads, and then it shows AI overviews, not ads in AI overviews, but just the AI overview, and no ads on the page at all. And sometimes it'll say like your ad is showing and the page won't have any ads on it. And I'm like, what is happening here?
Or it'll say your ad's not showing and we don't know why.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
love that
that's
tool,
also
but
another
hate
one.
it.
Yeah. Yep. Same.
Oh, okay. Well, those were all the questions. I did want to ask, how much time do you spend a day just like looking up the SERPs and trying to find these new features? Do you have it like blocked off in your calendar?
It's not blocked off. I would say it's like 20% of my overall time is checking out the service.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Yep.
I just notice things when they pop up usually, but you're really our eyes and ears in the industry.
Yep. Hey, I'm always looking.
Cool. We have a couple minutes left here. Do you want to talk to us about like how LSAs are going these days? I know they're kind of foreign to a lot of people like me, and you have a lot of secrets there. So
Well, you're lead gen now, so you better get on that.
I know we don't have any LSA clients though. So
Wait, like do they have an available category for LSA?
no.
Okay. Yeah, LSA is an interesting one. I I have the same thing that I have with all Google is like a love-hate relationship with LSA. I think a lot of like the highly competitive verticals, it has been a mixed bag up until now. We're actually seeing some interesting things recently. I think they're doing something different with LSA. We're seeing like clicks go down, click-through rate skyrocketing, conversion skyrocketing recently. And I think what they're doing, and we don't like this isn't confirmed, but we're testing it, is I think they're using it more as like a remarketing ad. So if you interact with the brand like in your journey, they're like changing that order. So like you interact with this law firm a lot while you're looking for a law firm, and then you'll see that law firm as the number one or number two spot in LSA as you continue to look. And I think that's kind of changing the game and increasing results. Now, the other problem that I have with LSA, which is not solved, is again that it's a black box and they just like really broaden it all the time. So the lead quality is like pretty trash. So like it can work, and I think like what they're doing is a good step, to be honest with you, to like hopefully improve lead quality, but it still just shows up all the time for everything. And like things that just don't even make sense, it shows up for. Like you'll type in lawyer, they'll show the personal injury lawyer LSA vertical. They're like $600 to $800 calls, and you get a call for landlord tenant and it's charged, and people don't like that. So like I think for again it's different for different verticals. I think they have a hard time with law because like it's weirdly nuanced, and injury is like so oversaturated. So I think those are kind of like two really big problems with it. But again, we are seeing like promising things happening right now with click-through rates and conversions increasing a lot. So
That's good for your results,
Yeah.
I guess.
yeah, I guess.
Okay, one more question before we close out. Why
Yes.
the title case?
It's honestly a habit from ads, from like ad copy. Like I literally I'm in this for 15 years now, and I'm working on ad copy a lot. Like a lot of the time we're doing ad copy. I've always done title case and ad copy, and it kind of just flowed over to Twitter.
What about your emails? Are they in title case?
They're not in
Okay.
title case, but it flowed over to Twitter, and then people started commenting on it, and then I kind of just kept going with title
Yeah,
case.
It's kind of your brand now.
Yep.
It is pretty hard to read, but I know it's going to be worth it, so I read it anyway. Okay, cool. And you guys at AdSquire have a new newsletter on LinkedIn, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We do. It's awesome. We sent our first one out last month, and it was very well received. It's basically like what I tweet about, kind of. Maybe not as negative a tone as I am on Twitter. But now we're just trying to like inform people. It's called The State of Legal Marketing, and really it's just about ads for lawyers and kind of the different things that are coming out and everything that's going on in Google.
Nice. Great
Yeah.
source for legal marketing info.
Yep.
Anything else that people should be aware of that you have going on over at AdSquire?
We are getting more into YouTube reservation buying, which I really like, actually. I don't know if you've explored that, but it's cool. It's got a lot of cool options. They have longer ad formats for non-skippables. They have minute-long ones, which we're testing now, which is like the craziest non-skippable I've ever heard of. But there's just like cooler options with reservation buying, and they really kind of work and make sense for our client base, which is lawyers. So like you could do masthead ads, which like puts you in everybody's living room and the first thing that they see on YouTube. And lawyers love branding, and especially when they can like carry over outside branding to in people's houses, that's definitely a plus. So that's kind of getting us excited, and we like to explore and learn new things all the time. So.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for being here, Anthony. We always love to hear your takes on what's going on with Google Ads.
Thank you.
If you want more of Anthony, you can look him up on X. You're at Anthony Higman, right?
Yep.
And then on LinkedIn, you're Anthony Higman.
Yeah, Anthony Higman on everything.
Yep. Or adsquire.com for AdSquire. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Shep.
And now onto our playlist of curated songs to work to. You can head over to playlist.marketingoclock.com to listen to Marketing a Playlist. I will be adding Heaven Help Me by Lizzo. Jess?
I'm going with Blinded When I See You by Third Eye Blind.
I'm going with August by Taylor Swift.
It's October.
All right, that does it for today's show.
It is now officially not Marketing O'Clock.
Thanks for listening.
We miss you already.
And we can't wait to see you next week.
Thanks for listening to Marketing O'Clock. If you're looking for more information on today's topics, head over to marketingoclock.com/newsletter to receive every single article we covered. We share the news as it breaks in our Discord community. Head over to community.marketingoclock.com to join.